We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Zach Davies gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game. And that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Josh Harrison.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Vogt gathers and he makes the throw to first. Harrison is retired and there's one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think you steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just waving. Force that defense to throw him out.
Into the windup and the pitch. Gregory Polanco comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard, basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 7 is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, center fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-1 delivery. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Ivan Nova is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy who's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orlando Arcia.
Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here's Ryan Braun now, head-to-head against Nova. Hitless in 3 at-bats. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Braun rounds second. He's heading for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the three-bagger.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Into the box now, number 7. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but it gets fouled. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Brewers strand one. Still no score. At the plate, Josh Bell. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And down there catching Stephen Vogt. You know, he's a solid catcher behind the plate, but he also has the ability, because he's a pretty good athlete, to play first and the outfield and not hurt you in those positions.
Here's David Freese to stand in. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Chance here for Sogard at second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting sixth, right fielder, number 36.
Now at the plate, number 36. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low. The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place. Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Domingo Santana. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Domingo Santana.
First offering on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out in center field at Andrew McCutchen. Range to his left, to his right. Look, the guy's an MVP player, and you don't win MVPs just on your offense. He can play some defense as well.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting seventh.
Digging in now, Stephen Vogt. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hits this one hard the other way. Freeze has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
In there, strike 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Here's Jordy Mercer now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, Ivan Nova.
Ivan
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Santana is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Eric Sogard head-to-head against Nova. Hitless in 3 at-bats.
Second baseman, Eric Sogard.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Zach Davies, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Orlando Arcia, a base hit in his first trip. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Brewers go down quietly. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Harrison
sends that one out of play for strike one. Ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Gregory Polanco is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 pitch. High pop up. Arcia is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting number 22, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. First delivery to him on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Striding in once again, Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Travis Shaw.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting number 7.
At the plate, number 7 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Now here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just. Ready for another chance? Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, David Freese.
Ready now, David Freese. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, number 36. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fly ball to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Halfway home, still no score. Striding into the box, Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Domingo Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
3-2.
The count is full. 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Keon Broxton becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes, account.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. 2-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Count is 2-1.
And the pitch on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jordy Mercer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, Ivan Nova. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
And that misses. 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Bucks go down quietly. And this. Here's Eric Sogard. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
That's a ball.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The batter, catcher, Zach.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Davies comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Drilled to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That was really special. You know, he was down to count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with the base hit the other way.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll ground this one foul for the first strike.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. One and one. Here it comes. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Milwaukee. Josh Harrison stands in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Well hit to right, but foul.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line hard to the left side. Foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 55, Josh
From the belt, the pitch.
Bell.
Josh Bell is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Weekly hit towards first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still no score. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Travis Shaw.
Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Number 7.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Standing in now, number 7. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 delivery. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Santana.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound, and that will be all for Ivan Nova. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Wade LeBlanc takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
LeBlanc. Now batting, center fielder, Keon Broxton.
In now, Keon Broxton. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say, hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Oh.
And now they've got him in a rundown. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle, and they'll tag him out in the rundown. Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
David Freese.
Anthony Swarzak has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
37, Anthony Swarzak.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. David
36.
Freese goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Stepping in now, number 36. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Faces are empty. 1 man out. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the windup and the
Cervelli.
pitch. Francisco Cervelli is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better. Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Eric Sogard. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Eric Sogard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Anthony Swarzak.
Jesus Aguilar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Aguilar.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter number 3, shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Orlando Arcia. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. This is skied out toward right. Long run for the right fielder. And that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Here's Jordy Mercer now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Corey Knebel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Corey Knebel.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tie run to the plate.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jordy Mercer becomes the first out of the inning.
John Jason.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Second baseman,
Josh Harrison is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Braun is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Ivan Nova pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.